up? Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Valerie, and in today's video I asked you guys to ask me questions anonymously, and it was interesting. Let's dive right into it. Just don't take it. So the first question here is, how did I get my job at Paystack? A lot of people do always ask about my career. Watch the how to get into tech in 2022 video, because I spoke about my job and how I got it here. If you see a job, you ask questions about the job and you apply. That's how I got it. The next question is, why won't I let people know if I am single or not? Because I have chosen that this is information that I want to reserve for the important people in my life. I think that sometimes we forget that people have the choice to decide what they want you to know about them and what they don't. Maybe if I did get married, I would share that or something, but right now I'm not legally binded to any partner, so why do you want to know all the steps it takes before I get legally binded? Honestly, like, I have just chosen that I want to keep this information for myself, and that is why. The next question says, I have a huge crush, can I get to know you? Getting to know me online is I don't know why I'm laughing so much, but it's really lovely that you have a crush on me, but the chances of someone getting to know me online is not really you kind of need to meet me in person, and if our paths are not going to cross me in person, like, I don't know. Yeah. The next question says, would I date a man with kids? Honestly, I have never been in that situation, so I cannot say, but I think that when it comes to things of this sort, it just depends. If I find someone who checks all my boxes, who treats me right, and they happen to have a kid, I don't know, I've never been in that situation, so I can't say. So maybe we'll know when we get there. But what I would advise anyone who is in this situation to do is to focus on what's important to you. Like, are all the other boxes checked, and this is this one thing? And if they do have kids, can you like get along with their kids, because that's kind of important. What is my biggest fear? My biggest fear would be living a mediocre life, like a life of no impact. Like, I do not want to live that kind of life. So I always kind of ask myself if I'm really reaching my full potential. What is my annual salary? You should kukuma carry gun and come to my house and shoot me now. Unfortunately, I will not be answering that question. I can't even say, because like, I do have multiple streams of income, so I can't tell you that this is, I earn X amount every year, because I kind of don't know, and it varies. So when are we going to get a full apartment tour? I don't know, guys. I don't know if it's going to happen. If one day you see a full apartment tour, then you know that, well, it happened. But where do I see myself in 5 years? I hope that in 5 years I have successfully established the businesses that I would like to run. In 5 years, maybe I might be married. I don't know. Maybe I will be married in 5 years. But in 5 years, I see myself a lot more confident, a lot more sure of myself, less uncertain, more experience, and living life and really thriving, because I am no longer scared and I'm just doing what I need to do, you know. The next question is how old I am. I feel like I have shared this information previously, and if you kind of like pay attention and look around, you know, but I feel like as I continue to get older, I would like less and less things to be readily accessible information about myself, you know. So I'll just say look around and you'll find how old I am. Why do I think I am different from billions of other creatures? Have you met me? Have you met this wonderfully created species that God took his time to make? I feel like, no, I know that because God took his time to make me, like, I'm already different and I do not have to be like everyone else. And each day I'm learning that it's okay not to be like everyone else. So yes, I am loving, I am kind, I'm just me. I am just Valerie, so that is why I am different. When is my birthday? I was born on the 25th of September. The best month and the best day to be born, and yes, that's what it is. What places are on my bucket list to visit? Guys, believe it or not, I have never been to Europe, and I feel like I am such a European loving girl at heart, so I definitely want to see Italy, I want to see France, I want to see Spain. I would really love to go to Mexico, Colombia, Thailand, Bali. Like, guys, my bucket list of countries to visit is endless. So I mean, these are the ones on the top of my head right now. I also really want to visit Turkey and Morocco. I haven't visited those places yet. So yeah. What's the easiest and the hardest way to be my friend? Strictly platonic. I don't know. If I meet you in person and our spirits connect, I will allow you into my space, I believe. But for me, energy, how you see life, your values, those kind of things are very important to me, because I don't want anyone who's going to come into my life and be stressing me. So those are the things that are important to me. But if you see me in public and you walk up to me and you say hi and we do have a really good conversation and our energies match, that's really it. I think that's how I don't know, and we're interested in the same things, you know, stuff like that. And you're genuine. I always look for genuine people. So yeah. Could I see myself relocating for love? That's a very good, interesting question. I have not been there, so I can't say. But in this world of remote work, I mean, never say never. That's all I'll say. Yeah, so I possibly could, but I feel like there'll be other things, just because I feel like making a big decision like that solely based on another person is not even good for your mental health, because when things get tough, when hits the fan, you're going to be like, I didn't really want to do this, and you're going to start blaming and resenting this other person. Do I believe in sex before marriage? What does the Bible say about this? And there you have your answer. How often do I masturbate? I will not be speaking about my sexual life, whether existent or non-existent, on the internet. I just will skip this question, because why do you care? Hello, are you interested in making friends? I don't think that I'm at a point in my life where I am going out actively seeking friendships, but if it does happen, then it happens, you know. But I'm not actively, I need new friends, because the people in my life, they're already so amazing. So if I meet another amazing person, happy to add you to the long list of amazing people in my life. But I don't think that I'm actively seeking friendships, but I'm very open to meeting gorgeous girls who have the same interests as I do. The next question is, what do I think is the average salary for an entry-level UX designer? Have you seen my video on 6 non-technical roles in tech? I definitely touched on that there, so go watch it. Can you please share your financial investment with me? What I do with my finances, I feel like I'm definitely not a financial advisor, number one, but I have spoken about money, so go and watch my video on 5 money mistakes that you're making. But what I would say is, now with the dollar, with the naira depreciating, The economy is bad right now, honestly, but it would be better right now, honestly, but it would be better to have your money, have some of your money in another currency to protect it from inflation and all the deflection that the naira is going through. Because at the beginning of 2022, what 1 million could do for you then might not be what 1 million can do for you now. So I think that is the best financial investment advice that I would give at this time, but I am not a licensed financial advisor, so please take everything with a pinch of salt. Okay, the next question says, I admire you and your girls' friendship a lot. Please, what app do you use to edit your pictures? Thank you very much. I'm very blessed that I do have amazing friends in my life, and I cannot even get into it. Watch my previous videos on friendships if you kind of want to learn about this. What apps do I use to edit my videos, my pictures? Honestly, guys, for your pictures to look clean, first off, it's how you take it. And then after you take it, you then do all the work that you need to do. But if I was to recommend a few apps, Lightroom, Facetune, Lightroom, those two apps will change your life. And also the iPhone editing app, really good tool too for editing photos. Oh, this is so this is a thoughtful message. She says, I really admire you so much and have learned so much from you, especially about femininity. Hey girlies, please, thank you so much. Hi Valerie, how do you manage to have girlfriends? You do things together, it's amazing. Like I said, I've just been blessed. Honestly, I did pray about this and I just feel like God answered my prayers when it comes to friendships and having amazing women in my life. I'm not the best with proactively maintaining relationships, but I do think that there are relationships that I'm lucky to, still have. How do I manage to? I don't know, I just met women who I saw were genuine and we looked at life through the same lenses, and even when we did not agree on things, we found a meeting ground, because like everybody cannot be like you, so you need to be willing to know when to compromise in order to have healthy, thriving friendships. And I feel really blessed that you guys are asking me about friendships, because it's amazing. But I did a video on friendships, adult premium friendships, so please go watch that video. Did my university degree help me? Yes and no. Yes, because I did learn a lot of things. I understood I understood the world of technology to a good extent. But no, because I don't think that the jobs I have done are because of my university degree. But going to my university did teach me so many life skills. And I know that people feel some type of way about Covenant University. Covenant University is not very, it's a love-hate relationship, and there's some things that I did not like about going to Covenant University. But I know that Covenant University I learned a lot of things from that school that I apply in my life today, and it's made me the woman that I am. So that's what I would say. The next question says, why don't I talk so much about my work as a product person or what my life is like as one? There's so much that I can do, and I've always never wanted my job to be my personality. So I'm still trying to find the middle ground. But as I get better with my career and I understand things a lot more, who I want to be, where I'm at, I will take you guys on that journey as much as I can. Yeah, I don't think that I intentionally don't want to share, but it's just, I don't think I did not build my online audience by talking about my career. I will talk about my career when I want to talk about my career, but I do not want to now always do that. The next question says, what did I study in uni? I've answered these questions multiple times, but I'll answer it again. I was a computer science major, had to believe, but yes. Do I have a boyfriend? You guys should answer this question for them. The next question says, how do I plan holidays with different people, different ideas, etc.? Honestly, believe it or not, is vibes. At the beginning of the year, I am always like, oh, I want to try and travel every quarter or twice a year if I can. That's how I think. And you start looking at, I have a Nigerian passport, guys. So where can I get to with my Nigerian passport? What level of stress do I want to commit to in getting to this location with my Nigerian passport? Those are the things that I typically think about when planning trips. And for logistics and all of that, I don't think I've ever really suffered to plan a trip with my friends. We want to go here, okay, this is how much this is, this is how much this is, this is how much this is, and you pay, and you just keep paying, and you keep paying instrumentally until you pay off everything. So that's how I plan trips. I've actually not traveled with my trip being planned by a travel agency before. My friends and I plan our trips ourselves. The only time we bring in travel agencies is like maybe visa processes are a little too cumbersome, then we just allow someone else take that stress off our hands. The next question says, am I close to my family? I don't talk about them. Like I said, I choose what parts of me I want to share on the internet. Some people are comfortable sharing like everything. My family did not choose to be social media people, right? So I don't want to make that choice for them. I hope that helps. This person says, can you please post that picture of white and your bikini alone, no text? Sir? Or sis? Hell no. The next one says, we would like to see you in a bikini. Can you people just allow some people breathe? Like, allow me to drink water drop cup. Just right now, where I'm at, that will most likely not happen. In a vlog, maybe. In a dump, a reel, maybe. But to actively shoot bikini content to post on Instagram right now, I most likely will not do that. So sorry to bust your bubble. I really like your style, and I know we'll make really chill friends if we meet. Like I said, I'm very open to meeting people. I can be socially awkward sometimes, but I'm very open to meet people. So if you do see me around, do say hi. It'll be nice. This person says, dream job. I used to have dream jobs before, but I don't think that right now I do have a dream job. However, if I can find a job that allows me combine being a creator and payments together, that would be a role that would be so perfect for me, and I would really love to get that role someday. The next question is, at what age did I make my first million and how? Wow, my first million. Ooh, I made my first million at, I think I was 20, 21. Yeah. And how did I make my first million? I worked and I got paid. And it was a good time, you know, it was a really, really good time, and that was a turning point for me. So yeah. How many streams of income do I currently have? Ooh, how many streams of income do I currently have? My streams of income are, I don't know, so like this year it could be 5, next year it could be 2, other year it could be 3, that kind of, because like I like to work with what seasons I am in my life. I being just getting to myself better and just doing what works for me per time. So right now I do have about 3-4 streams of income. 3 or 4, maybe 5. But I don't have 7 streams of income thing yet. So I'm not even there. I'm not even there yet. Do you ever pitch to brands or do they always come to you? Very interesting question. So most brands that I've worked with do come to me. However, something I did in 2020 during the pandemic that I think really kind of changed the trajectory of my influencer career or content creator career, because I don't really identify as an influencer, but I did reach out to PR agencies saying, hi, this is me, this is my aesthetic, this is my vibe, this is my niche. If you have clients who fit in this niche, do let me know. And I won't lie to you, it wasn't like I did that this month and next month I started getting whatever. No, I feel like a lot of the things I got from that outreach was like 6 to 12 months later, because the truth is, if people don't know you, they won't come to you. So yes, maybe going to brands directly is a good way, but for me, PR companies knowing you is a better approach. The next question is, when am I going to have a meet and greet? Ooh, guys, I don't know. But I really do want to have something planned this year where we can all just like come together. So I don't know if I'm going to call it a meet and greet, because if a brand does sponsor one, that could definitely happen. But just stay tuned to my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, stay tuned, because during that I'm just going to announce that, you know, this is it, and if you're very interested, you can sign up and we will hang out. Oh, okay, this is not a question, this is a message that warms my heart. He said, you have a beautiful soft aura. Seeing your growth and the adventures you're having is everything. Love it. Thank you so much. And I just want you guys to know that the reason that I'm able to do these things is because of your support. If you guys do not support me, if you guys do not believe in me, if you guys do not rock with me even when my content was not great, I will not be here today. So thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate your love and your support. It means the world to me, honestly. Now, this question, this person, in fact, maybe they're living in my house with me. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they're living in my house with me. This question says, who sponsors my luxury lifestyle? You guys. You guys are the ones that sponsor my luxury lifestyle. I'm not sure what that question means or how they mean it, or I don't know, but you guys are my sponsors. Let's leave it there. Very interesting. They said, I heard you are bi. Rainbow. Girl. Ha. I mean, I do not think that I have to communicate or prove my sexual orientation to anybody on the internet, because, like I said, I don't think that I owe anyone that kind of access, especially if we don't know each other on a personal level. However, I will just say that I'm not. But then, like, I'm not interested in debunking any myths at the same time, so I don't know. The next question is, how are you able to balance work, business, and still have time for myself and friends? Guys, I'll just say that I think people forget that nobody comes online every day to say, I'm struggling. So there are definitely times that I struggle. There are definitely times where I cannot be there for myself. There are definitely times when I cannot be there for my friends. There are definitely times where I cannot be there in my business, and there are definitely times that I cannot be there for work. But on a day-to-day, what really does help me is just planning effectively. Just planning and committing my day, my steps, and everything that I sort of can do into the hands of God. Yeah, because He's really the only one who can lead you and guide you. However, I do have a video on how I'm able to balance like a 9 to 5 with a side hustle. So if you haven't watched that video, please do go watch it. This one is a message that is so sweet. It says, "You're an inspiration, Valerie. I think my favorite thing about you is how you love God and your style. When I think of what an older me would look like, you're the first picture I see. I am rooting greatly for you. Love you." Honestly, sometimes the kind of messages and love and support I get from you guys is just so heartwarming. I feel so blessed to be able to have the community that I have, because you guys are positive, you guys are supportive, you guys are different. I don't know how to explain it, because like sometimes when you think of social media, you think of crazy, bullying and all of that, and I'm just very, very grateful for you guys, because you guys are not like that. And trust me, all these messages, when I see them, they truly, truly make my day. So I'm just very happy that I can be that person for you, whoever sent this, because all these messages came in anonymously, so I don't know who they are. Hi dear, what are the required skills or certifications to getting a product manager job? I don't have any experience in it, but I've been doing my research and it seems like a good fit for me. Go watch my video on how to get into tech in 2022, because I shared tips on getting into that. But I would say take courses, try to get experience, so shadow someone who's already a PM and do projects. These 3 things will prep you for that role. Your pictures and edits are so clean. Which iPhone do you use and what app do you use to edit your pictures? First off, it's so interesting that you guys are saying this, because I feel like my photos are in the trenches. And the reason why I feel that way is because I'm currently still using an iPhone 11 Pro Max. So my iPhone is like 2 years behind already. So I sometimes feel like my pictures are not as crisp as I would like. But sometimes I use my friends' phones. But thank you. I think that people always forget, like I said, for a photo to come out how you see, the major work is in the taking of the photo. It's not in the editing, it's in the taking of the photo. How are you taking the photo? Are you paying attention to lighting? Are you paying attention to compositioning? Are you paying attention to how things match? How are the colors coming to play? What kind of vibe are you trying to create? I had a video on how to take pictures for Instagram at home, where I sort of shared my thought process for creating photos. And I also do have presets that I shared with a guide on how to take photos, because the major work is how you're taking your photos. It's not even the editing. The editing is just the icing on the cake, but the major work is how you take your photos. Hola, what's your job description with Paystack and how did you get in? Go watch my video. But my current role is product specialist. That's what my role is. And how did I get in? I saw a job I liked, I applied, I got the job. That's it. How did I get in? How else would you get in for a job? How else? Hey Val, first off guys, I actually don't like to be called Val, but it's okay. I am an introvert looking for online communities of people working a genuine course, like tech family, because I'm looking at transitioning into tech, or just a group of people who can come together to do random stuff. If you have a job or an industry that you're interested in, just look for tech communities in that industry. For product, there's Product Dive, there's Product Tank. For data, there's the SQL Tribe. I know there's a design community, but I can't really, it's not coming to my head, but just check Twitter and search, you find something. Have I ever been worried about being skinny? I have gone through a lot of body whatever, but honestly right now I am just comfortable and confident in my body. If I put on weight, great. If I don't put on weight, great. I know that right now the whole thick body type is trending, and I've had people make really embarrassing derogatory comments towards me because of my body. Have I ever been worried in the past? But I'm just at a place where like that's just how I am, you know, except I go and do something to change it, or I gain weight as I'm getting older, but I'm just at a place where I'm happy with my body, honestly. I love my body. The next question is, what secondary school did I go to? I went to Faith Academy. I'm not going to share which one. If you know, you know. The next one is, Valerie, do you sometimes feel insecure having acne or spots, or feel awkward when people ask what's happening or wrong with my face? I was talking to some of my friends who I spent yesterday with, best time ever. I had a really good time. And one of the things I kept on sharing with them was how in 2021 I struggled. I hit rock bottom. It was very tough. Like, it was so bad. And why? It was because of acne. And honestly, I just got to a place where I just had to know that it's fine and my acne doesn't define me. I learned different skin work techniques. Like, the reason why my makeup looks like skin today is because I had to learn that, because I just wasn't comfortable with all that acne. And you know, Nigerians don't know how to be sensitive. Like, everyone just wants to make a comment about everything, and I do get worried sometimes, but I'm just at a place where honestly my skin is doing better. I learned what I could about skincare. I saw a derm, and you know, they helped. That helped as well. And now I'm just like loving my skin, nurturing her, taking care of her, because good skin or great skin is relative. Like, someone could not have spots but also have like really bad acne. Like, there's so many things that could possibly be wrong. So just know that it's a phase and it will pass, as long as you're doing the work you are doing to change that thing. And some days you will not feel good, but it's fine, it'll be okay. Is the vibe or aesthetic of my Instagram feed intentional? If you don't follow me on Instagram, guys, do go follow me. Is it intentional? I'll say yes. Yeah, I kind of made the decision in 2020 on like the vibe that I wanted, and I just kind of kept on working, learning, trying until I eventually got there. But when you say aesthetic, I really don't feel like my Instagram has like an aesthetic. Like, it's not neutral or brown or I don't know. But yeah, it's intentional in the sense that I think a lot. Like, I just don't create and post a photo on my feed, right? Like, I'm intentional about it. Like, I'm intentional about, should this go up? Does this look good beside this? You know, those kind of things. I am intentional about it. So don't feel like I just woke up and I just took this photo and it just looked great, so I just posted it. No, I do move things around, and if you notice, I don't really, it's kind of difficult for me to post in like real time on my feed, just because I just want to be sure that it looks good beside what it needs to go up. It's weird, but I enjoy doing it, so please don't judge me. Okay. The next one is, hi V, you can call me V. I love that. Love your content, hope you're good. Please, tips for video editing, presets, how to get YouTube videos without copyright issues. Ihoma Eze has a video on how she gets her music, so watch that video. It's one of her vlogs, so just check for it. I use Epidemic Sound sometimes. It's $15 a month, kind of expensive, but it does help, and it really just saves me from dealing with copyright strikes every time. When I uploaded the Dubai vlog, guys, I suffered. That Dubai vlog, I uploaded it 5 times before there were no more copyright strikes in that video. So sometimes just, yeah, Epidemic Sound is good. There's a referral link, there's a link in my description box, so you can just click on it and get it. Presets, I have presets up for sale on my website, valeriebinwe.com. Just click on shop, you see some of my presets for sale. But the thing about presets is that always remember that you actually should tweak your presets to fit the picture. Like, it's not a copy and paste thing, because like a preset might be very bright, but when you use it to edit a picture, maybe you need to tone down the exposure, you know, that kind of thing. How to edit. I feel like I'm a novice when it comes to video editing. I just put things together until it gives me the vibe that I'm looking for. But search YouTube, how to edit a blog, how to edit a reel. You'll find so much content on these things. So that's how you could learn. The next question is, hi, hope you are good now. I wonder if I said I was bad before, but thank you for caring. Please, any tips for photo editing presets? I want to get yours, but you sell in a bundle and I just want one bright preset or brown tone, not the entire bundle. Also, any quality retaining tips as social media likes to reduce quality even when the high quality option is on. Quality retaining tips, post with good Wi-Fi. About presets, I only know the presets that I sell, honestly. I don't really know any other presets, so I'm so sorry, but I do think I can help. But do check Ifeoma Amadi, Sunflower, and Yechi. Those are two other creators that have presets. So if you see something on theirs that works for you, that's good as well. Hi Valerie, thank you so much for taking our time to reply this. I'm a guy and I love your content so much. Wanted to find out what travel agencies you used to travel. I already shared that my friends and I, we kind of plan our trips ourselves. So, but something might be coming up and I'll let you guys know when it comes up. The next one, what part of tech am I in? So currently I work in fintech. So I'll say that that's payments industry. That's the industry that I'm currently in. And the last and final question, how do I edit my photos to look cool? How is everybody asking about how I edit? Like this is crazy, guys, because I used to do photo editing classes then and it wasn't like too many people were interested. So, but it's interesting that you guys are interested now. But honestly, editing my photos is not the bulk of the work. The bulk of the work for me is how I take the photos. So thank you so much for staying until the end of this video. It was just like really nice, just talking, chatting, and answering some of your questions, even if they were anonymous, and I would have loved to know some of the people that asked me these questions. See you guys in my next video. Bye loves.